open. There we go. I don't know what happened. I have zero idea. Um, but I remember way back, what, like 2 months, 3 months ago, something like that. There was that stretch where it would do this. It would be running fine, and then, oops, it would just die out of nowhere. So hopefully I fixed it. I don't know what I did nor didn't do, but we'll try it. Hopefully. DJ, what's up, bro? Julian, what's up, guys? How are you? Yeah, I had another one literally just running, and it kind of just stopped out of nowhere. So I don't know. If it does it again, I'll tell you what I'm not doing. Firing this thing up for a third time. But yeah, oh dear. How are you guys? Appreciate you coming to hang out. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I don't have a flight tomorrow because I just got signed off for my stage 2 check for my for my IFR, and so I don't have anything going on the next couple days. So I was like, well, let's hang out. Yeah, that's really about it. Studying for the A320 type rating. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's awesome. How hard? Like on a scale of 1 to bonkers, what is it? What is it? 48 is what it said over there. We go flaps 1, and it should give us, yep, cool. 28, 29, 34. But I hate when it says rotate. Like, this will say rotate before it says V1. So, kind of just to not do that, we'll do that. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome, dude. Sure. Oh, just so you know. Whoops. This approach, yeah, this approach here is super duper scenic. So the real weather, like the weather's garbage. So I had to turn off the live weather just until we take off. But once we get out over that way, over the water, we'll turn live weather back on. But I promise you'll want to see this this departure. Super cool. I got your stay with commercial check ride tomorrow morning. Hate the stress the night before a ride. Oh my, me too. I got my stage 2 oral coming up, and then the check ride, and I'm just like, oh man, like why can't it just be over? Like it's like this everlasting knot in your stomach. Owls, what's up, man? How are you? Great stream. Well, at least what I caught, but nonetheless, great stream. Hopefully the new house is going well. Dell, what's up, man? Congrats on 1,000. It's jet blast to the fence. That's a good way to put it. That's even a little worse than bonkers. But nah, dude, that's super cool. Super happy for you. Is it with the airline that you were saying, previous times we spoke, who you want to get on with? Like, I don't want to spill your beans on the internet on my place, but is it that one? Let's go here. Let's see. Waiting for. Oh, whoops. And sure. Bye bye. And then we'll go engine down there. Cool. Going well. Yeah, I bet. Especially because it's not like you moved, across town or even same state. Just like, oh, we moved an hour away or something. Nah, like you went like darn near halfway across the country, if I remember right, from what, like the Midwest over to the East Coast. So yeah, it's a little weird, and you're at that perfect age, like, because I'd assume what you're probably a sophomore or a junior in high school, so like you've had, you have your group of friends that you like to kick it with and hang out with, and now they're all gone, so you got to make new ones. But nonetheless, hopefully all is well for you. Cool. Appreciate. Nah, dude, that's freaking awesome. Um, oh, Atlanta. Okay, I thought you were, for some reason I thought you were in Houston. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought you were in Houston. Okay, so that's not too bad, but still, like, I get what you're saying. 10th been at school for, holy crap. So believe it or not, I actually went to the same school district from kindergarten until I graduated. Same school district. Obviously not the same school, like building, but yeah. But look at this. Look at this thing. SkyEurope. Central Europe's first ever. I don't know if it's first ever. One of the first, like the OG. We went nose left. OG low-cost carriers. They stuck a model on the airplane. Her name's Adriana. Look at that. So cool. We'll let her rip. DJ said, "Yup, that's awesome, dude." So maybe you'll come up to Myrtle, man. There's been a couple of those jets. Actually, there was a jet, one of them 320s that took off just before I took off tonight. Saw him ripple down the runway. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty daggone cool. Oh, release the brakes. Yeah, that helped. Porter, what's up, man? How are you? How are you? How are you? But yeah, so I'm excited. I don't know. My actual instructor said that I'll probably have off until like the middle of the week, which is cool because obviously I'm off. But it sucks because now I have this everlasting, like I said, a pit in my stomach to just get the stage check over. My friend today took his flight portion, so he already took his oral, so I got the inside scoop on that. And then he told me about the flight portion. Whoops. And he was like, "Yeah, it's quick because we fly out of Myrtle, more than likely to Grand Strand, and then you do like 3 approaches, but your first approach is literally like 7 miles away. Like you take off, by the time you hit 3,000 feet, they're already like setting you up for the approach." I'm like, oh, yikes. But yeah. Hey, I'll hit you up. I need a vacation from thinking about this. I'm thinking about a quick 4-day. Yeah, nah, dude, come on up, man. Come on up. Good old Dirty Myrtle. Good old Dirty Myrtle. Oh boy. Look at that humdinger. We got a model. Woo. I do like the livery though. It's a pretty cool livery. There it is. I was about to say it should be any moment now. Got another one. Oh. Then we'll go to here. Put you down. Cool. So, real quick, while we're waiting for them to unhook everything, we'll take a gander. That's our approach. We don't need that yet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take off, make a turnout. We're gonna go to Gamma, above 6,000, which will be 0 issue in this airplane. And we're just gonna fly out that way. Yes, we'll out there, and then take it all the way up the Italian coast, like pretty much splitting the country, and then it gets a little wonky, sort of, kind of. I don't know why. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go from like here to here. Like we'll chop this extra time off. Go whoop, shortcut, and then bam into the ILS for runway 4. So that's cool. Cool. We got a good start. We'll go flaps 1. Excuse me. Turn you guys off. Turn you guys off. Let it rain. And somehow that got turned off. I probably never turned it on, to be truthful. Bam. just like that. Then should be able to do, yep, cool. Put it on runway heading, like something like that. Lovely. And once this lady gets out of here, parking brakes are set. What are you talking about? Okay. Well, since I did my job, y'all didn't do yours. Interrupt the pushback. Yes. Thank you. We'll take a gander right here. Move that. Move that. There. Flight controls work. Turn you on. Make sure you get turned off. And there we go. Get to stepping on this thing. But I kind of need the charts. There we go. What it do? Hey, happy Sunday to you as well. Happy Sunday. Ready for, hopefully all is well. But yeah, I was saying earlier, I was like, I don't have anything to do. Because I have to wait for a stage check for my approaches. It's what we're gonna do is, well, my friend who took his today said they did a VOR approach, an RNAV with a circle to land, an ILS approach with a failed AHARS or an air data computer, one of the two. On our way to Nice, yes. They did one hold. They tracked. They intercepted and tracked a airway, and then that was it. That was it. So it took about an hour and a half of the flight, and then they came home. So, but I gotta wait for that, and an oral. They had to do an oral, but I'm ready for that. I hope. But my instructor today said that a lot of times these chief instructors, what they like to do is dive way into the weeds on stuff, like to the point where it's not even required of, you know, said thing. Like they'll be like, tell me about this, but it's not on a lesson plan. So I'm like, well, dang, how much extra do I need to know before it's not required? But oh well. Ready for new stuff in Sim. I need a pick me up from real life. That DA42 that came out looks super cool. I'm gonna fly the snot out of it, so that way when I get into the DA42 in real life, I'm like, it's not as scary as it looks. But yeah, I watched that guy. What's his name? Into the Blue simulation, where he does like a, you know, almost full flight, kind of abbreviated. Super cool cinematics, pretty good reviews on great reviews on everything. But I was flying or watching him fly into somewhere in Austria. Oh boy. Nope, no NDBs. They want us to know what they are, but no, we'll not partake in any NDB stuff. It's so good. Oh, sweet. Yeah, he flew into this little valley. Broke off in the downwind, hugging a mountain, came back in. Super cool. We are on VATSIM, so we'll make a call. The only reason we're on VATSIM is so I can flex this call sign. It's called Relax. SkyEurope is Relax. So we are Relax 69 Delta. What a better way to relax. Oh, and I have to do a DME arc, which today I did. And whoops, my instructor wanted me to. I prefer the twist 10 turn 10 method. That makes 10 times more sense to me than the bearing pointer. but for some reason he switched it up and was like, do the bearing pointer method, and he graded me on it. I was like, but that, like, if this was the flight to ensure like to do the stage check, why would I switch it up right now? Like, why would I, do something that, it's not that I don't know how to do it, I just prefer not to do it. And I was like, he was like, well, they could ask you to do it. But I was like, also in the ACS, it says you can do one or the other. Like, those are just the two methods of doing a DME arc. And he was like, well, what if they ask you? I was like, well, what if, or he was like, well, I said, well, what if, he said, what if they ask you? I would say, I don't prefer the bearing method, I prefer the pointer. He was like, well, what if they say that's in the SOPs? I say, well, show me in the SOPs or the ACS where it's not, like, to use one or the other. So I was annoyed, but it is what it is. Bombasso! How are you? Welcome, welcome. Malti is fun. Ooh, that's what I've heard. Naples traffic, relax 69 Deltas departing runway 24 out of Naples traffic. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it one day, but at the same time, like, I thoroughly am enjoying, like, what I'm doing right now. Like, I just, in living in the moment, I love it right now. Cool. Stop turning. Set this up to 2. We'll match it up 2, 3, 4. Cool. And we'll go here. Spool them up to around 40%. Alright, here we go. Pocket rocket, you ready? Here it comes. Up. There. I just don't want to turn instantly because I don't want to cut the view short. But what we will do, there. Actually, it's probably better this way, but holy cow, watch your ears. I don't know how loud it is for you, but in my ears, pretty damn deafening. Bro, I would... Ooh, ship. Haha! Look at it, what the... Cruise ship. Look at that! That's gorgeous. I don't care what anybody says. That is... gorgeous. But yeah, if we had real weather on right now, we wouldn't have been able to see it. Am I in beta? I am. I so far I've done 3 flights with it. Whoops. And it's worked out pretty good. Works out pretty good. Especially in the 3 that I've done, it was 2 turns and then just this one. Yeah, look at that. Naples, boy. Boy. And now we'll put on live weather. See? Wouldn't have saw it. Wouldn't have saw it. There you go. Hey Shaq, it's a video game show. Did a bit. Yeah, I did. I remember you. How are you? How's life? Go flaps up. How are you? How are you? Fires, what's up, man? Look who it is. Mike. What's up, man? How are you? We'll put you to the off position. We can put you and you back. Standard is what around here? I genuinely don't know. I should have looked, but chart is My guess, rough estimate, 8,000. Oh, damn, I'm good. I swear to you, like hand on the Bible, I didn't look before I said it. 8,000. Hey, Zato. Life is well, man. Life is well. How are you? Hopefully, all is well. All is well. But yeah, oh, there's 8 already. Keeping a steady 3,000 foot a minute climb out of here. Naples traffic, relax 69 Deltas, clear of the airspace. We're departing to the south. Naples traffic. Cool. Dang, and I didn't even get a screenshot. Oh my gosh. I was too engulfed in the views, man. I begin sim training. Nice, on Saturday. Nice. So what does that mean? Like what does that do compared to what you're doing now? Asking for a friend. Strictly asking for a friend. Man, how about those views? But look at this shot I took coming into land today. Mother Nature was out there doing her thing. Hold on. Where can I put it? Here we go. No, that ain't it. There it is. Look at that. Got the Myrtle Beach, you know, Dirty Myrtle Boardwalk area coming down. But the sun, and this picture really doesn't do it justice. Like, but boy, was it gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Now I am doing self-training practice. Your pattern work and pre-flight in the A2A Comanche as the pre-flight inspection implemented. Okay. Then on Sunday you will do the same thing. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. But nah, I hope it all goes well. Truly I do. Truly I do. And what airplane do you fly in or will you be flying in the real world? Like what is your trainer bird? Here, I'll turn down. Like I don't know how loud it like the outside views are for you, because I think it's just in my head, my headset that it's uber duper loud. But let me do this because it's not every day you get to fly an airplane with a model on the side, right? Like, look at that. Look at it. We've got Adriana on the side of our bird. Hello. Hello. Oh yeah, look at that. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. The little baby 7'3". Oh, you're just so cute. I just want to pinch your little cheeks. Oh boy. Take no reminder to take the trash out. Mark is completed. Did that. Either. I do. I do. She is it's the warden. So every time you see the warden in chat, that's her. That is her. She'll pop in here, cause some mayhem, but Yep. I signed my life away, stuck my nuts in a pickle jar, put them in the fridge, and here we are, happily ever after. Oh, here's a cool article. It's saying where will Condor fly their 737 or 757s in 2024, the 300 to be specific. So they use their aircraft to sunny holiday destinations. Where does it say? 52 flights scheduled this month for the airplane out of Dusseldorf. The Gran Canary Islands. I have no idea how to say that one. Tenerife South, Mallorca. Remaining 45 Germany, Frankfurt. Wow. It'll serve the same destination, so it'll go to the ones we just said. Thoughts on the livery? Flightline, what's up, man? How are you? I saw you over in Owl Stream, right? Gonna tell her what you're flying. Shh, no. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? How dare you? How dare you? I'll throw you off the plane. No parachute. No parachute. Hopefully we're over water. Guess you'll find out. But yeah, look at her. Oops. Old girl got a dimple on her nose. A big old whitehead pimple. Yeah, see, the threat of free falling really makes people think twice. Come to see the one and only. I appreciate you. Why? There we go. I appreciate you, man. I'm just some normal guy. Just some normal guy. But yeah, nah, it's cool. I definitely appreciate it. The man, James Johnson. What's up, sir? How are you? What up, my G? Not much, man. It's exciting times this week. One step closer to getting into the actual airworthy aircraft. Dude, I can't wait to hear about it. Colonel Longnuts. It's not it's not a pimple. It is. Look at that old girl. They put this smoking hot girl right on the side of the airplane. And they stuck a zit right on her cheek. Right on her cheeker. Then she's got like half her eyebrow cut off. Oh well. Better her than me. Let me tell you. But yo, let me tell you something. Today, in my flight, we did 3 landings. Greasers, man. Greasers. It was like bang on the center line, square on the 1,000-footers, soft. Like center line or touchdown zone, center line, the smoothness came. Like, I mean, I put them on the money. Speed on point, right on the pappies, or in the ILS. Well, actually, it was an LPV approach and an ILS. Like, bang on. Like, dot for dot, baby. Yeah, I was feeling myself today. And then I got snapped back into reality with those DME arcs. Let me tell you. Why put the sexy bait on the plane? Maybe people would, little horn dogs would feel a little better if they'd be like, I flew Adriana today. It's not a zit. What is it? I think it's some port, like probably like a pedostatic or static airport or something, if I had to guess. Caleb, what's up, man? Did your pre-flight training? It's like per lesson, and we do a real aircraft pre-flight sim training. Actual real aircraft. Okay. Wow, that's like training. I don't want to say strict, but that is like to the T of doing it. So that means when you get there, like how I'm thinking of it, because you're doing so much training leading up to even starting the engine, like once you get there, it's like, wow, ooh, You already know you probably are halfway through your private knowledge. You have to go back to work tomorrow? Not me. I'm off. Haha. Enjoy it. Enjoy it though. You can use your imagination. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down, long nuts. So you can use your imagine, or like in SpongeBob, imagination. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, the jam. Oh boy. 3 to 11. Holy cow. 3 to 1140? That's a shift and a half. Check screenshots if you don't mind. It's a video. Alright, I'll take a gander. It's to ensure we get into the flow. We do things one at a time, then after we go on to the next one. No, that's great. Like, that's like very good training. Very, very good training. Like, one at a time. Like, learn it. Well, introduce it, learn it, perfect it, examine, take the test on it or whatever, move on. Like, that's pretty darn good right there. Pretty darn good. Cool. Discord, let me open it up. Discord. Sim pictures.
Down 200 knots.
What airplane is this? A something? Do you shoot anybody? Oops.
Yeah, 200 knots.
Oh, I think, man, you're about to land. Hopefully. Ah, the Viper. Okay. Well, that. Fuel flow. I'm trying to see how much it is. Is it like per hour or per minute? How does the fuel flow work? Oh, you got it. Well, if this guy thought he buttered, if that's you, damn. Damn. Oh. Wow. That's some very precise flying. Very nice. Very, very nice. Wait, what? Per amount of thrust? So if you use, so it's basically saying like 89% of thrust, you'll burn 4,500 something gallons or pounds of gas. Is that kind of how it's equating to? I flew the King Air 350i from Georgia to the Hamptons earlier. Really? How was it? How was it? Here's a cool airport. If you ever want to try a trickier approach, and there's a free one on flightsim.to, is Heaven's Landing. The airport code is GE99, Golf Echo 99, or Niner. In-flight photo, yeah, I'll take a gander. Maybe in this one? Open up. Oh, yeah. Erp. Never mind. Never in my wildest dreams. Hello. Look at that. So are these all the airplanes that... Well, first, are these flyable airplanes, right? Oh, it says pounds per hour? Gotcha. Okay. I should have looked harder. Should have looked harder. Uh, it's pounds per hour in the F-16. Dang. So how long can like if you're burning 4,000 pounds an hour, how long can a sortie last in an F-16 before you either one have to come back, like return to base to gas, or two call a tanker? Like, because that seems like a lot of gas. And if you're only at a landing speed, right, like you're not applying afterburner. So if 4,000 pounds trying to maintain a landing profile, you've got to be burning like, shoot, 15,000 in like mil power or afterburner. RP. That's an interesting, like how ours is N something something. I didn't know they could be two. Well, actually, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Because Emirates theirs is a letter and a number. Ooh, look at that thing. That looks fun. Very nice, dude. Heck yeah, you get an honorary 100%. 100%. Butter the landing. That's what I like to hear. At full power, it goes up to like 40. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. All are airworthy. Most of the others are at the other airport. Nice. That's awesome. Super happy for you, man. Super happy. Now I gotta go find where it says pounds per hour. The curiosity gears have turned. Hold on. Come on. Zoom out just a touch. Oh, right here, yeah. I don't know if you could, but I see it. I see it. I see it. Shh. There we go. RP stands for Republic of the Philippines. The C stands for commercial. Oh, okay. Oh. Here. I don't know if that server link works anymore. Here you go. Invite. Copy. There. Gotta learn to dive to get a deeper dive. I didn't bring my snorkel. That's why. Stay at the surface. Depends if you are carrying external tanks, but or not. But with burner, maybe 10 to 15 minutes in your. Wow. That's crazy. Having mouse issues in sim crazy offset. Mouse issues. Is it like where the mouse doesn't work in the flight deck? Because I've had that happen. It would stop working for like 5 minutes, and then I'd be ready to like kick this thing through the roof, and then it just works. What is this? Get into DCS will help. But on a serious note, it's your choice. I mean, I've thought of it. Like I've given it like an honest thought, and then like I was like, man, I like watching it. I prefer to watch it. I gotta click 2 planes over to. Ooh, okay. That I don't know. That one. I've been on DCS. You've been on a DCS tear lately. There's just some like, I don't know. It's one of those things where like, kind of like, I don't want to do it. I just like watching it. Like my enjoyment of DCS is purely just visual, watching it. Oh, you know what I didn't do on the ground? Is this 300. When I loaded in the perf stuff, I never changed it, and I told myself in my head, change it to 300, but I never did. I breathe aviation. You and me both. You and me both. I love to, what do you say? Love to see the dogfights, but to learn a whole nother aircraft. Yeah, mine will explode. I like watching, you know, I said it before. What's his name? Damn, what's his, Growling Sidewinder, Long Shot. I think it's Devil Dog Gamer, I think is his name. But those are like DCS content creators. They're fun to watch. This guy, hold on. YouTube. This guy. Yeah, I just enjoy watching him. But there's other folks like... Hey, there I am. Oh, I'll have to watch this tonight. My Catch and Cook. Those are my shows right there. Yeah, Long Shot. Oh, Grim Reapers. I've taken a gander at some of their stuff. Those are cool to watch. These guys make stuff. A CW Lemoyne, or no, not him, but there's a guy. His name is CW Lemoyne. He is, or was, I think, a real fighter pilot, and he'll sometimes get in the sim, and you know, really, like, you want to talk about getting ass handed to you. That's the guy to do it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So they even do run-ups at our school. One time they run up the Baron and managed to shoot a video of it. Ooh. Let's see. So my run-up is just pressing a button. It's literally just press a button, let it do its ECU checks, and then that's it. Lycoming 6-cylinder. Oh. Let's see in here. Oh, we'll have to pause it to hear some airplane noise. Damn. This dude's like, oh, my ears. He said, I'm next. I'm next. Let my ears ring. Oh, yeah, you're filming through a fence hole. Good skill. Very nice. Yeah, it's a good sound. Let's see if I can find a DA40. It has a turbo, so when you actually spool it up or run the engine up... Oh, hold on, guys. Go ahead. Oops. CU test. There. See if I can find it. It's a 42. Oh, that's in the sim. That don't count. I guess it's basically the same thing. We'll use this one. Nice Dockers. So you can hear the turbo kind of like... Sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, super cool. Super cool. Go to Grim Reaper tutorial. Oh, good grief. Tutorials. 5-minute tutorials for like air to air, air to ground. Apache is super nice, easy. Yeah, but it's a heli. Yeah, but it's a heli. Love the way the 6-cylinder on the Lycoming sounds. My Warrior had a Lycoming engine. These are, I don't know how to, Astaro engines. It's basically a Mercedes-Benz, like a Sprinter van. It's the same engine that comes out of the Sprinter van Mercedes. They just turned it into an airplane engine, slapped a turbo on it, and made it sip jet fuel. There it is. Carwin, what's up, man? How are you? You said it was 6. Well, I saw the message, but I was in the middle of chit-chatting. But how are you? 6:17 Monday evening, right? From New Zealand. How are you? How are you? How are you? Oh, getting bumped around a bit. Square that back up. Man, maybe we should have climbed up to 380. I only know a handful of reciprocating engines that my flight school uses. Continental and Lycoming engines. Oh, okay. I mean, it's probably nice for like maintenance, right? Like instead of having to learn, 4 or 5 different engines, it's just like, all right, we got to learn 2. And it might be like a different model of the engine, but like maybe to, like I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know. But I'm thinking like maybe to its core, right? Like the engine kind of operates the same. And yes, they sound amazing. Continental 540. Oh, he wasn't even talking to me. But yeah, I would think that like kind of like how airlines, right? Like if you take it the next level up, airliners who have like Delta, for example, their Airbus engines are all CFM, but like American has a mixed fleet of IEs and CFMs. So I would assume for a mechanic of Delta, it's like, oh great, I only have to know one air or one engine, and I could work on the 319, 20, 21, where it's like American has to be like, damn, just to work on one airplane, I gotta learn 2 engines. Like, yeah, I don't know, but I'm not a mechanic. Hopefully, I'll never be one, unless it's like preventative maintenance. Haha. But other than that, I want to fly them. I'll leave the wrench twisting, and the smart stuff to the mechanics and the engineers. I'll just do all of the good work. I'll get to go fly it. Dang, should we try to climb out of this stuff? Let's see if we can see it. I don't even know if we can get above it. Like, I have not a clue. You sent an A220? Where'd you send it? Oh, what's his name? Started flying to Myrtle Beach. Breeze. I saw the inaugural takeoff the other evening. Like, thing climbed out quick. Like, rotate, up and at him, dude. It's all on the customer. Philippine Airlines olders have CF6 engines, while the new ones have the Trents. Gotcha. And like how United uses Pratt & Whitney's and British uses the RB211s. The RB211s, like on the 7.5, they're kind of the tubular looking ones. Like, yeah, I like those ones better. If I'm thinking right, just like on the 7.5, they're more of the tube. Oh boy. So what kind of GA plane? In-flight photos. All right, cool. I'll take a look. So what kind of plane am I going to get myself in real life? Oh boy. It depends. If I ask the missus before I make the purchase, something economical. If I just come home with an airplane, then it's going to be something crazy. I don't know what. Believe it or not, I would love to have a diamond, but I also will never spend $500,000 on a airplane that size. Like, I just won't. But I wouldn't mind, truthfully, I really wouldn't mind a warrior, or maybe like, what's the next one up from a Piper warrior? Maybe an archer, maybe. Something I can pack my family in, and oh, let's go, a couple hours away and go fly. I wouldn't mind that, not one bit. Oh, I saw these. Yeah, you sent these. These are really, those are really cool. Get your trash out of the back seat, you nasty. Yeah, I saw these. You also did a review on them, right? Like a, what's the word? Uh, trip report. Yes. Best GA in Microsoft for me is the Comanche, and if I had the money, I would. But it's real life as well. Old but well made, sturdy and reliable. So as long as you maintain, exactly, as long as you maintain it. The Piper Chief. I have not a clue, but let's take Piper Chief. Chieftain. Chief. There we go. Ooh. This one? This thing? To me, it didn't look like a review. So I just oh, okay. So you just renamed it a montage. Gotcha. Or what was that term that everybody used to use with like video games? Compilation. A compilation. Nah, see, like, here's what I'm saying. If I just came home one day and was like, oh, by the way, dear, I bought an airplane. Look at it. Look at it. But this right here has divorce written all over it. Life with a million cats written all over it. But yeah, I would love to have a PC-12. Cheaper than a Bonanza, but thirstier to operate. Nah, I'm alright. Nope. I would love to one day own one of these things. Or, Piper M600. Look at it. Just looks so clean. Woo. Or, right, like if we're on the world of, in this world, I'd probably go with the TBM. What is it, 960? Yeah, 960. Now we're talking. But yeah, once again, if I came home with one of these, I tell you what, I'd be gone just as quick with that airplane. But I'd have an airplane. But yeah. Kev, what's up, man? But yeah, I'd take a lovely Piper. Yep, just one I can pack the kids in. Or when they leave, like get off my payroll, I could pack the wife and the doggo in there, and we'll just be gone. Yeah, we'll make the kids take the bus. Oh, hello, Kev. How's it living, bro? I would absolutely love a glider with space shuttle in. I was gonna say, really? Space shuttle engines. If you find one, let me know. I'll go halves on it with you. I'd go for a dependable like my car, gas guzzling, but it's reliable. Exactly. My car it's reliable, I'd say. Like, I haven't had any hiccups with it. For being a Honda Pilot, it gets pretty good gas mileage. I would definitely say so. I think it's around like 20, like right now it's like 22 and a half miles per gallon. They also come in rare 400. Really? Whoa. Okay. Oh, I think I've already already have shared this, but my the guy who gave me my private pilot's license, the DPE, he has one of these. All chrome, like his is literally this. Like obviously not this airplane, but he sent me a picture of it. It's all chrome, beautiful airplane. He has this, and then he has a Piper, like that 500 that I was showing you, or maybe it was a 600, but he has a 500, a Meridian with a G1000. He was showing me pictures. That was literally my oral check ride when when I got my private. Was learning all the airplanes he has, in all the hours, all his stories was my oral. I was like, okay, I'm not going to ask you if we can get moving, because keep talking, sir. But yeah, he has one of these. I would love to just ride the back seat. No want to fly it. One, it's not mine, and two, I don't know how to fly a tail wheel. But yeah, whew. I'd love, excuse me, I'd love to fly it. Look up the PA-20. Okay, 4 consecutive 4. Holy milk run. Good lord. PA a 24-400. Whoops. Images. Damn, look at the beak on her. Whew. Yeah, that you need a big beak like this just to house that 400. I'd take this one. Look at that. Some chrome with black and red. Hello. Oh yes. Wow. Yep. Yep. Just like that. That's gorgeous. There's a guy at Goose Creek where I used to fly. He has a Bonanza with a V-tail. I don't know how to spell Bonanza V-tail. He has one of these. But his has three propellers. Yeah, his definitely has 3, like 3 props, or blades. I should say. Yeah, this like this right here. This is just like his airplane. But yeah, now that PA-24, this one. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. My goodness me. Yeah, I'd take that for a spin, or maybe even a Cessna 310. I'd take a 310 any day of the week. Absolutely, I'd take a 310. What did Kev say? Got 10 days off now. Ooh, heck yeah. Any good plans, or just literally gonna unwind? Very unique, it is. I'm only a youngster that likes this plane's old. I don't blame you, dude. There is a lot of cool stuff. Have you seen a video where a dog goes 0 G in a Cessna? No. No? Poor shoot. I would love to take my dog up in the sky, but I fear she would get sick. Like, and plus I don't know how like good it is for a dog. Like, I know snub-nosed dogs are not meant to fly. I only know that from working on the ramp. But I don't know how good it is for an actual, like, the health of the dog to go up in the sky. I don't know. It's like I wouldn't want to like punish her like for my enjoyment. Like, she's up in the air like trying to hold her guts, and then basically I just like took 2 years off my dog's life. Wow. Now, what maneuver would, like, did he just go? I'm trying to think, like, up and then down. I don't even know how you would do that. Can't wait for the A2A. to port their V35 sorry into Midair. Ooh, that'd be cool. It's a muscle car with wings. Heck yeah, heck yeah, it is. Imagine pulling up to like a like the fly-ins, like you know they have like fly-ins at airports with one of those. That should, if you're a true av geek, which clearly I'm not because I didn't know much about it. That's got to be the airplane that people stop and stare at. Kind of like a Mustang. Like if you fly into an airport and you're flying a P-51 Mustang, I don't care who you are, you stop and stare. Like, ooh, I've done that to a friend. Oh man, see, I would, like, I know, but I've been in 0G through like a stall. Maybe it wasn't full like deadbolt 0, but I kind of feel, you know, I saw my iPad go like that. But I've never done it that long where I could get a dog up. I would do it though. I would do it. I would do it for sure. For sure. Love a P-51, but God knows I ain't me. Man, me either. Put it that way. Me either. But you know what airplane? Call me crazy. Call me crazy. But an airplane that I personally think tickles my fancy in terms of engine sounds is this right here. Let's see if I can find one. We'll pause the tunes. There's something about this bird. The big old jugs on this sucker. Oh boy. Sounds like it's peeing. Oh my god. Oh, you hear them jugs? Whew. There we go. Like the camera's not making it sound too good, but yeah, there's just something about the big old look. Oh boy, boy, oh boy. The radio's giving music to my ears. I'm telling you, bro. A radio, like a good radio engine. Woof, woof. What else? Radios. Essentially some cactus goodness. Let's take a gander here. Close that out. And then go here. Slide this here and we'll get some tunes back. Oh, look at that. Look at it. In all her glory. How are you liking the 320? I know you were saying you were doing like, you know, shorter flights to just learn it. How's it going? Look at that beauty, bro. In all her daggone glory. Hello. Absolutely stunning. The 7 was an absolute unit. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, boy. You can fly a P-47 in DCS. Are you serious? Are you... Oh, my. Are you... Damn. I'd make it rain. I'm telling you. Yeah, he said he's going to go download it. Yeah, that might have been the deciding factor. Especially because I know there's the P-51. I know there's a Spitfire. But a P-47? Oh, boy. I was watching this one documentary. It was like a war story, basically, of this guy who flew one. And he said the abuse that thing could take in you know, combat, brutal. Like, just like how the B-17s would, you know, come back like half wing, no tail, almost. Like, looks like somebody threw a whole freight car at the engine. Like he's like, that's what a P-47 could come back as. Like you'd get out of the plane and you look at some of the holes, and you just sit there and like, I don't know how it did it. Like it quite a bit, but still prefer the Boeing. Yeah, I think maybe if I was a real life pilot, I would like to fly the Airbus. Maybe. And the only reason I say that is because the spacious flight deck. People say, oh, it's only a tray table, but that's a quality of life thing, right? Like if I'm spending a lot of my time, a lot of my life in something like that, like I'd like to be a little comfortable, a little spacious. So I would like it for that reason. I don't know if they get better trips per se, like oh this airplane goes to a better destination than that airplane. Obviously, long haul doesn't count, but like I would factor that into it. But in the sim, specifically the sim, I like the Boeing better because as a simmer, right? Like at least the average run-of-the-mill simmer, you have a mouse and you click your way through the flight deck. In the Boeing, I just feel a little more. I feel a little more connected because I'm clicking more. All right, like I'm doing more clicks. But in the Airbus, because it's so automated and everything like that, I just feel like I don't do much. Like that's the only like I just maybe if I had like how Wrong Side has the setup and you can touch stuff, right? Like you can actually touch and feel the McDo and all that stuff. Maybe I'd like it a little more, but I don't really care for it in the sim. DM, yeah, I'll take a gander. Whoops. Holy cow. Oh, that's Wrong Side. Nah. Ooh. Let me just open it up on YouTube. Hold your horses. C-54 Skymaster. I just feel myself in the seat. Oh man. Do you feel that, Bob? Oh boy. There it is. Like music, right? Look at it. Yeah. Yep. That's music right there, boy. Uh-huh. He said that I like my doors to stay on. Uh-oh. What do you say? I want to fly one of those ice planes, like a DC. Buffalo. Yes, Buffalo Airways. Yeah, they got the Electra, the DC-3. What I think is it the C-47, C-46, something like that. I think, right? One of the two. Yeah, it's got that really weird tail. It's like this big airplane and this teeny little tiny tail. Like, oh boy. You feel that, Bob? Oh man, that's what it felt like. I could feel it. Like, oh boy, if we go to Yellowknife, we can get in one of those. Let's go. Can we try? Can we fly the Vision Jet that far? I mean, the way my current financials are set up, I could at least buy us the meals if the gas is paid for. Oh man, that'd be awesome. I must say, in the sim, the Airbus is a little yes, like that's my thing. It's so automated, and I already like I said, I already have a clicker. I only have a mouse, so you can only do so much. But yeah, they got a 400, 737 400. They got the Electra, the Curtiss 46, in the DC-3, and a 737 400. I saw Mikey, from Buffalo, whatever you call it, Buffalo Airways. He was flapping his gums about it. He was losing his head. Yep. He said it makes me want to go revisit the PMDG DC-6. Yeah. I've looked into it, but it's one of those for like the price tag of it. Me personally, I'd fly it a handful of times, and then it'd go right back on the hangar. Really? Really, you want to get a type rating in a DC-3? Well, if you do, you know who to call for a ride. If you ever need somebody to keep you company, I am your guy. Oh, the prop planes, yeah. I would pick, out of all three of those, I would probably pick the C-46. Like, it just, as doofy as the little tail looks, C-46. Like, look at this thing. Big old Gotti with this teeny tiny little tail. But it's really not small. Like, if you look at it, like, it's not a small tail, it's just like odd shaped. It's like somebody took, as you were standing against the wall, somebody slapped the living piss out of you with a boat oar, and you just became flat against the wall. Or, you know what it really looks like? What's that dude? Here you go. They took him and they turned him into an airplane tail. Yes. That is that is what it looks like. You take him and you stick him on the back of an airplane and you have yourself a C-46. Do you think you'd charter do I think you'd charter in the future? When I get done with the airlines, absolutely. When I get done with the airlines, and there is any way that I can continue to fly, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Number one is the DC-3. Number two is the Antonov 225. I think if I could fly any two airplanes in the world, one would definitely be the 757, without a shadow of a doubt. 7.5, lightly loaded, like perfect day. You know, altimeter 2992, 15 degrees Celsius, like perfect day. I can give it a full blow. See ya. That one, and I would probably really want to fly a B-17. Why? I don't know. I have zero idea. But every time I see one, I just get this chill in my spine. Like this little, like I give myself a little factory reset every time I see one. Yeah. I would love to fly a B-17. Not many of those old birds flying. Buffalo got a few of the last ones in storage. Really? Yeah, let me take a gander here. And then we gotta talk about this approach, because it's a kind of cool one, if I have it set up right. No. There. No. Ho, hey, ho. What the? Yeah, buddy. Look at all these dials, bro. Children of the Magenta would never understand that. Are they flying yet? Yeah, they are. Okay, I was like... Wow. Yeah, that's luscious. That's luscious. You fly the 7.5 and the Concorde. Ooh. But you need to find, what, 2 more friends to help fly that thing? A unit is defined by the C-124 Globemaster 2. I don't know. What is that? Like an old, like, well, C, like, the category of C is definitely a cargo transporter, right? Cool. Let's just start a descent down to, we'll say 10,000. We'll look over the approach. We'll set up the approach. and then we'll hopefully not crash it and burn during the approach. I think we got it. There. Those props do sound good, but I was gonna say it. It sounds like a very, very tightly pinched fart. Like your buttholes or your butt cheeks are pinched so tight you could hold a credit card. Nope, wrong thing. Look up a C124. All right. 124. Enter. Oh yeah, I know these planes. Like, not that I know, but I've seen them. Yeah, old U.S. Air Force. Oh, weird thing. Yeah, that's a unit, alright. Uh-huh. Anybody here have Apple TV and watching Air Masters? Just 75, 74, like a Cessna 208? Is that what your PC-24? Ooh, G5, yeah. Just to name a few. Yeah. Sounds like a continuous fart. Yeah, it's like in Step Brothers. Which AvGeek is going to say no to flying a Concorde? Sign me up, Bob. Sign me up. Alright, here we go. Let's look at the goods, shall we? We'll slide you over here. How do I... there you go. ILS 4. So let me just set it up real quick. So that whole hello. So we can brief it up and not brief and do. Like, we'll just go right through it. 42. Standard. 311. Oh, whoops. Huh? Oh, never mind. I was like, what is this? What is, okay. But I was like, what the hell? 311. There it is. Yeah. Little tiny bird. We'll let it kind of roll out accordingly. And then it was 109.95. Alright, so we got the localizer, or sorry, ILS Yankee for runway 4 left into Nice, jet chart 11-2. The localizer course is 109.95 with a final approach course of 42. 12.5 DME November India, which is right here, is our final approach fix, 4,000 feet. We're going to refer to this one, and somebody can definitely tell me if I'm wrong. But yeah, we're using a 3-degree glide path, and we're category C airplane, so 3 degrees, or sorry, 311. The airport elevation is 11 feet, runway elevation. Where we're coming from, the MSA is 4,000 feet. Things to be noted: there's a real lighting system with PAPIs on the right side. If we have to go mist, we'll climb to 1.2 nautical miles, and then it'll be 043 to, I believe that's the 117 radio outbound. Yeah, outbound, and then it would be a hold. So there. Clock is ticking on retirement, so still doable. Last 2030s. Okay. Yep, gonna get it. Still need to knock out the IFR in the commercial. Let's do it, man. Do it. Beat Shadow. beat Shadow to his IFR. Jay, what's up, man? How are you? How are you? How are you? Assuming the E-Jets will be my future before I get to a major, no doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely. We can put 4,000. That is true. Time's not stopping, but you have time. So, what the chief, my like super chief, like school chief guy said, he's like, no matter your age, when you're at lift, or the way you should think about life is to move with a sense of urgency. But always remember, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. That's what he told us. So I'm skipping that. Yeah, you're lucky. Gonna go smack into a 320. Heck yeah. Happy for you though, nonetheless. Like above, excuse me, above anything else, I'm just genuinely happy for you that you get to do that. Heck yeah. And since we're on the descent, we're back inside. We'll turn up the airplane noises. There we go. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, that's how you listen. My streaming days keeping in aviation. Well, shoot, I appreciate it. Sent you a flyby of the DCS P47. I'll look at it once we get on the ground, because it's gonna get, like, it seems like we're a long way, but it's gonna get a little hairy a little quick. So we'll actually, to help shorten this up, is that heading? That is, yeah. No, that wasn't. This is. We'll do kind of like that, because otherwise that's gonna tack on a boatload of time. So to keep time of the essence, we'll do that. And we'll probably be higher than heck on this one as we descend at 330 knots. Good lord. Let's see if we can make this bad boy do some 0 G's. Look at it. Yep, there goes your drink. There it goes. That'll get you moving. There. Yeah, if it wasn't, this late on a Sunday, I know some people might have school or work tomorrow. Like, I don't want to keep you up, especially because we want to get to Salzburg. Salzburg is a really cool airport. So if you're not doing anything and you can stick around for that flight, you won't be sorry. That I can assure you. Yeah, that might have done it. Blowing through this one, so we'll start to ease back. 250. Let's come down here. We'll just roll with it. Flaps 30, 128 right there. We got auto brakes 2. We'll get the lights on. Actually, we'll hold off because I'm sure if they're, oh no, they're not the pop out ones. I was gonna say they're probably ripped off by now. We'll do that. Sit down, fall down, the choice is yours. Do the IT A220? It is. Anything ITA Airways is a good looking airplane. That glossy blue, whatever they want to call it, I don't care. It's chef's kiss. Or like my twins say, a kiss on the cheekers. I think that's our airport right there. Yep. Yep, there she be. See you in about 5 minutes. I won't lie. I think I'd like flying the A220. I the Adopt-A-Bus. That's a great. The Adopt-A-Bus. Oh man, yeah, I probably wouldn't be mad about it either. Like, I mean, I say that like as if I have a better option, like the Diamond or the Adopt-A-Bus. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I would take that any day of the week. Was the breeze? I don't. I want to say. I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark and say it was the 190. And then they got. I think it was the 190. Yep. Final answer. B. Final answer. And I also think I pressed the wrong one. Yeah. No, I didn't. But I definitely should have held off on executing it because look at the turn. So we'll have to redo that in just a minute. But we'll go to like 220. There we go. Relax 69 Delta. Give me a right turn to 220. Descend and maintain 4,000. 4,000 and 220. Relax 69 Delta. World's coolest call sign. Coolest call sign. Yeah, all looks good. There is a video of a British guy asking to fit flight level 370 on a Piper. And approach said, yeah, contact NASA. That flight level 4 thing is so. Wait, the flight level thing is. Wait. Flight level 3700? Or. Oh, okay. Flight level 37. Okay. Yeah, because there's. Like, they'll go into standard sometimes at like 4,000 feet. So, like, once you hit standard, you're in the flight levels. And it's calculated off of like, I think it's like what, the temperature and barometric pressure. Like, I'm sure you know that, but like, yeah, it's weird. Like, you'll go to one airport, it's like 5,000 feet. You'll go to one just down the road, like 30-minute flight down the road, it's 7,000. And then it's always, the transition level is always assigned by ATC. But this one I knew from looking at a chart, it was 5,000 feet. Like, I looked on a SID, like going up, it was 5,000. So I just rolled with it. And we'll do 190. Then we'll kind of draw this again. There we go. We'll do that. We'll go here. Pop it open and whoa, slow down, sister. Yeah, very simple. 18,000. Like, you got a question? Nope, 18,000. We'll go here. Hopefully we get, block and glide slope. And we're slowing down somewhat nicely. We'll just keep walking the speed back to 160. We know our final is 138. So hopefully old girl will do that for us nicely. Going through 200. We'll just go flaps 5. It might even be a little early, but I kind of want to slow down. Got 5 miles to run, and we'll spin you. Should have went the other way, but beggars can't be choosers. 0, 4, 2. Perfect. Patroller tells me to contact NASA. I'm going direct. Yeah, right. Alright, sir, if you want me to contact NASA, then I'm going to need direct Cape Canaveral with that. 4-2, and I kind of overestimated myself, so we'll do 180, because 160 at, you know, that far out, we're screwed. We might as well have just flown all the way out to, you know, the whole arrival. That'd killed us. And then we have a message. No. We'll be alright, big boss. We'll be alright. Somewhere over there is Nice. Looks great. Last thing to be concerned about is landing on 4 left, so we'll get off on Foxtrot 1, maybe. Or we could take Echo Golf, and then we'll just come over here somewhere to the gates. But there's stands. Yes, stands. Contact NASA on 119.998. Exactly. SpaceX, here we come. I wouldn't mind it. Got localizer. Sky looks great. Absolutely lovely. The sky looks. Should fly ourselves right into the glide slope as well. Ship, look at. Ooh, cruise ships. Yes, cruise ships. Glide slopes alive. Perfect. Alright, I will catch you guys on the ground. We're going to try to get a greaser in this little 600. Yes, we are. Beautiful. One of those ships. A little more ocean liners than anything, but who's asking? Glide slope captured. 4,000 is set. The RNAV Alpha is fun in Denise. I'll have to give it a shot. Definitely give that a shot. I wouldn't be too opposed to it. Yeah, look at this thing. Huge rudder. Look at it. It's like half the plane. Big beast. Tonight, all of my landings, like, not to toot my own horn, but I was in that groove. I had 3 landings today, and they were just right on the 1,000-footers, bang on the center line, and it was smooth. Oh dear, let's not fall out of the sky here. But needed because of the short body for the engine out procedures. So because, just trying to think of this like off the fly, engine goes, it's going to want to yaw that way, like, or, you know, whatever the engine is. So it's going to want to yaw or turn to that side, and to counteract such a, like you said, tiny body, big engines on a tiny plane, you need a lot of rudder, right? Tyler, what's up, man? How are you? Let's go 25. We got ready way too early. Like that was just poor management on my side. But yeah, we could have done this. You know, dropped our gear now instead of flying a 9-mile final at VAP. But look at these views, bro. Whoops. Look at that. VMC, visual, yes, visual meteorological conditions, right? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Is the rudder actually larger on the 600? To the best, well, chemtrails would know better, but to the best of my knowledge, yeah. Like, look at that big old thing. Yeah, shorter arm, so less moment. Therefore, more control surface is needed. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's back to like well, it's not like I've been some private pilot forever now, but back to when I was studying for that. Uh, what is it? Arm times moment, or moment times arm. Bingo. Okay. All's making sense. 747 or 737 400. That'd be cool. Some true U.S. Airways ops. See that tennis course or something? Golf course back? Or soccer field? I don't know. That looks cool. Alright, here we go. I think we can fly it in from here. We can only screw it up so bad, right? So let's see how we do. I'm going to try to be like how Mentor Pilot said. Some slick flying. 1,000 feet stable. Or no, sorry, 1,000 feet configured. Low, let's come back. A little low and to the left.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Ooh, no, please don't stutter now.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
It's pretty close to the blocks. That wasn't bad. Not bad. Like we made it just past it. Just past it. If we didn't get it. Oops. Oh, slow down, Speed Demon. Oh, there's the terminal. Cool. Nicely done. Why? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Turn that off. Flaps can come up. Lights can come off. We'll keep the taxi light. Turn you, off, off. Oh, you know what I never had on the whole time, guys? Shame on me, strobes. Whoops. Whoops. Said I would have floated halfway down the runway. Oh, man. I'm telling you, I mean, tomorrow could be a completely different day. I could have be on the ball today and then off the ball tomorrow. But my real flights are continuing. My real world landings are continuing in the sim. Yes, yes, love it. There. But them FAs just got tossed coming up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Those are like those people who like to keep their head right here against the window. Told you. Them King Airs are some noisy aircraft. Who you kidding? But they sound great. A PT6 engine. Oh baby. What's this gate? We'll take this one. That's 8A. That's 8C. 10A. Alright, 10 Alpha. We'll park at 10 Alpha. Gate. Really? Really? You said if it broke, you're paying for it. You should have held on to it, man. Actually, on the fine print on your ticket, it does clearly say I am not responsible for any lost or damaged items that take place on this flight. Just to find out, parking stands. Terminal 1, that's helpful, because these are in letters, so that's really helpful. Screw it, I don't need you. Got a question? I might have an answer. What's up, boss? And so we don't blind the lovely citizens of Nice. Actually, let's see. Sometimes it will say like here at current gate. No. Oh well. We'll just go to the mark. Hey now. Hello? Stand up. Shut him down. And then I learned this from a good guy I know, the Great Circle. So there, 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 bam, bam. Can you help me improve your landing rates? I get high landing rates because I flare really early, and you get like a 700 on, and 720 on some landings. Well, I think, right, and I mean this with the utmost respect, I think you already know your problem, is you flare too early. So what I do personally, and you know, chemtrails and other people who have far more flight time than I do, Richard's World, but what I do is when I hear 30 feet, I'll start to close the throttles, I'll kill the power, and then at 20 feet, I'll just start to arrest my descent. So if I'm coming in like this, right, I'll try to not like wham, slam back on the throttle or on the yoke and try to stop it, but I'll try to round out, right? Like I'll take from my, like as if my face was going to hit, I want my butt to sit down. It's like a nice smooth transition. And then I just hold that. Like I just nice, like, you know, it might be like 30, 20, 10, and just hold it until the airplane is bleeding off all its speed, it's losing all its lift, right? 10, and then you touch down. Now that's significantly easier said than done, but it just comes with like, you know, 30, 20, 10, it's all at the same time. So like, you know, you could, sorry, you can see my throttle, so like 30, 20, 10, and I just like not continuous, like it's not all the time, but they're just nice subtle movements to catch the airplane. Like I always look at landings as you want the airplane to take a seat, like bam. I hope that helped. I haven't gotten my instructor rating, so therefore take it with a grain of salt. But it's just practice. It's truly practice. Excuse me. And hopefully that helps. Hopefully. Well, darn. I guess we have no, we could do this. We can go to a different gate. Gates. How about 11? It's available soon. Okay. Gate. Well, hot dog, man. You ain't got no gates. What? Well, y'all are taking the bus. There. Read, bro. It has been a minute. How are you? There, you're taking the bus. Get out. We'll do that, and we'll set up for our last flight here. It's late. And we'll hurry up too. LOWS is our airport. We're going to Salzburg. Generate the flight. Come over here. We won't even really worry about GSX, so we'll just get this thing loaded up and whoops. And when we're ready to go, we're ready to go. We have no obligations to no ground crew. So we'll go here, and then cool. That will let us pull the information from you. Lima Foxtrot Mike November. There, Lima Foxtrot Mike November to LOWS. Request. Yep. We'll take the gas. We'll take the payload. We'll take the route. Cool. Okay, and one of my other friends said that I should use Flight Recorder as well and take control on final. Wait, I should use Flight Recorder like the replay, as well as take control on final. I use Flight Recorder because I'm going to save this replay and I'm going to watch it later. But yeah, you definitely should, because 90% of people are probably visual learners. Some, can just hear something and learn it, or read something and learn it. But a lot of us learn better by watching it. So if you watch your replay, you can learn, or see that you flared way too early and you stalled and bam, came down on the runway. Or maybe you can just actually, hold on, I'll show you in a second. If you start the replay and then you would press pause and then stop, you can continuously fly that portion of the replay, right? So if I press I'm not going to do it because it'll screw up the airplane, but if I press replay, it's going to start. If you pause it, obviously it stops, and then if you stop the replay, you're just hand flying the airplane. It's live airplane, and you can continuously do that. Tadwa Shack said, landing is a bit of an art. It's a careful balance of energy loss as the ground yeah, like, see, that's like, I'm not that skilled. I can't talk like that. But that's exactly what it is. It's an art. It's a skill. Like, it's not something that you can truly just get. It comes with practice and repetition. But by doing that, practicing with repetition, you'll be just fine eventually. 4 right is our departure. 4 right. This one. And then into Salzburg. Yes, 3-3 I think is the one we want. Yes, please. Import, yes. Yes, Keisha. We want this one because it looks really cool coming over the city like this, like really cool. So we want the RNP, right? Let me just double check. Whoa. Ooh. This one kind of looks cool. definitely ain't doing that one right now. Now we want this one. The Zulu. And is there a way? Oh, it does. Nope, we don't want that one. We want this one. From this place. WS831. What did I just say it was? RMP Visual Victor. RMP Victor for 33831. Anuki to Romeo. There it is. Come over here. Whoops. We'll request this information, and then we'll jump over to this one. For right. We'll import from the airplane, and we'll take that. So we'll put, make sure it says TO, and then 51, we should get this number. Then we'll set our trim to that. Say 51, yeah. We'll load it. You're gonna what? At 11:30 at night, you're gonna go get the mail. Have fun. Okay. Hour 10-minute flight. 380. Hold on, guys. Okay, bye. Yes. 51. Should get 87. Yes. There we go. Flaps 1. 28, 28, 31. And like I said on the first flight, I'm just going to change this one to like 124. The only reason is because the PMDG, I've noticed, will say rotate before it says V1. So it'll literally be like coming up on the speed, rotate V1. So just to not do that, I'm just going to switch, knock it down a little bit. But Luke, what's up, man? How are you? Just takes practice. Yep. That's what I might do, is practice on your off day. Yeah, definitely. If you see the replays on flight radar, or sorry, flight recorder, and just like I said, stop the replay. You can keep practicing, or find an airport, like a flight that is maybe 30 minutes, like Philadelphia to Washington. Up and down, you can practice landings. Like you can fly to Philly, practice the landing. Take back off, fly to Washington, practice the landing. Or, you could do it how I said. But, yeah, it's literally just practice, man. Like, I can say in my private, when I was first learning how to land the Cessna, I was like, I'll never be a pilot. I'm not going to figure this out. Like, I'm just not going to. But something just clicked. Like I just had this moment, and ever since then I got it to the basics, right? Like I was able to put the airplane on the ground, and then I just built upon that. Like I started getting it bang on the center line. Well, I should say I started getting in the touchdown zone. I was never not in the touchdown zone, but it was like far down the runway. I started dialing it back. I hit my aiming point. And then I was like, all right, now that I got the aiming point down, I want the center line. Center line. Started inching it closer and closer and closer. I got the aiming point. I got the center line. I got the touchdown zone. I got the center line. Now I just want a smooth landing. I want to complete the pie. Like, because I hate cake. Complete the pie. I would just start working it. And then before you know it, like, my landings became good. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not God's gift to aviation. But I've the last 4 months, specifically the last 3 weeks, I've been putting down like greasers. Like I'll joke with my instructor, like we'll be coming in for landing. He'll be like, all right, I want this to be a good landing. I said, get ready for it. Then I'll go to touchdown. Here it comes. Yeah, but no, it just comes. It comes with practice. I had no clue you were going to keep streaming. Of the flight trainings. Yeah, Reed, the flight training is coming along great. Thanks for asking. Like truly it is. Like very, very, very good. So we're all set. Like I said, I'm not waiting for GSX because it's getting late. I don't want to keep you guys up super late either if you have school or work or anything. We're going up to 380. We'll just restart these or recycle these. I think we said 133. There it is. We're going to 4,000, that's fine. We'll go here, we'll go there. Gas is good. Alright, cool. Seatbelts are on. There we go. Beacon. Yeah, we don't want to eat any but oh, hell, hey, whoa, whoa. Whoops. Hold on. Ground services. My bad, folks. They're probably like, sir, it's getting awfully loud in here. We don't need none of that. But I want the doors closed, thank you. Close, close. Should have looked. Or, when I saw the lights, I should have just said, oh yeah, the doors are open. Whoops. There. And then we'll also do that. I think Southwest, yeah, Virtual Southwest, which I think they get their stuff from like real Southwest pilots. They turn theirs on like really early, from what I've noticed. But then again, like what if you're taxing like traffic, monitor vertical speed. Cool. Make sure these guys are gone. Yes, they are. And then while we're waiting for the 2 engines to start, let's just pull up Volante here, get it ready to see where we're going. Should have N2, yeah, N2 rotation up to 20%, and lovely. Oh, even better. So we're gonna come out, we'll take a left, and we'll find Charlie taxiway. Or actually no, we'll take it all the way down to Alpha, and then we'll cross the runway here, and we'll just come down to the holding point right here of or right. So I can't tell you what those taxiways are, but that's where we're going. And I'll just move this over here so I have something to follow. Flaps to 1. We got 2 good starts. Put the probe heats back on. The packs can come out. Bleed off. APU off. Flaps are in transition. Lovely. Alright, guys ready? We'll pause the music. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Clear that way. Clear that way. Park brake off. Taxi light on. Give it the juice. Give her the beans, big boy. Now I don't know what's up with these ground textures. Like surely RD presets would not make such lackluster ground textures, but there's something wrong with them. I'm going to try not to cheat. Try not to cheat. So we'll take this one, like we said. Sierra. And then we're looking for Delta. Yeah, Delta is the one we want, right? Delta, and then nope, that's Tango, or maybe Tango turns in. Nope, Delta's the next one. Man, that's tricky. Could you imagine just us taxiing right now and hearing those jugs? You hear that, Bob? Oh man, I gotta try it. I gotta give one of those old piston pounders a run for their money. Actually, they'll give me a run for my money. Wait a minute. We never even went on a Delta taxiway. We're on uniform now. Oh, never mind. Delta's like one of... Well, it's not this one, but it's one of those. Interesting. I don't like this place already. This time we won't forget to turn on the strobes either. Then once we take off, I'm going to do two things. Grab some apple juice, hit the lav. That beauty. There she is. Look at that. Yeah, you're cute and all, but you... Hello. Hello. Then we got Transavia. I like that livery. Beautiful. Alright. Here's the hold short of 4 left up here on the left. We'll cross it. And we'll make another right. Go to the end of the runway for 4 right. There we go. Little late, but clear. Clear. And if we did everything we should spool the power up. Shouldn't hear the horn, which we did. Auto throttles can come on and start switches to continuous. Transponder is TARA. Sit down or fall down. Choice is yours. Actually, you know what we're going to do for science? Strictly for science. We're going to give it a full send. I wonder if... ooh, hold on. There we go. And then we'll stop here for a second. Double check the numbers. And we'll just let this puppy rip. There we go. Imagine if we didn't have the little D-rate number on there, like the 57. Give it like a perfect day of flying. Oh. Strobes, important. There we go. Not on VATSIM, I jumped off. There we go. Start the clock. Clear. And clear. Hey, now. Shh. Easy does it, girlfriend. I don't like to kiss on the first date. Calm down. There we go. Alright, you ready? Let her rip. Yes, it is. Oh boy. Still did it. We weren't even out of the touchdown zone. Good lord. We weren't even out of the touchdown zone. There we go. And off. And I'm probably nowhere near the flight directors. Nope. See, look at that. Let's see what they want to... So if we fly the flight directors, we're cooking at 7,000 feet a minute. Holy shit. Oh my god. There. Okay. Watch your ears. Oh. Wow. Well, that was impressive. Fanania! I would say look at the view, but we've already passed it. But there it was. That was cool. That was cool. Oh man. We probably just ripped the flaps off too, so we'll put what's left of them up. 10 out of 10 for that raging climb out. And we'll just go all the way up to 38,000 feet. And we'll put the gear lever as it should. Wow, we hit 7,500 feet a minute. That's crazy. That might be a new personal best. That might be a personal best. There we go. Let's see. Oh, we're moving now. Let's see what we're up to. Holy cow! Through standard. 6,300 feet a minute we topped out at. Good lord. Oops. Wow. Impressive. Well, I mean, we are only climbing out at 210 knots, but sweet Neptune, we're moving. It's like when they, at the end of the starting, you know, the introduction to ice pilots for Buffalo Airways. Hang on to your hats, boys. There's 10,000. Wow. Gee, man, we've got like F-22 engines on it with afterburners right now. Like, we're cooking. I mean, the airport's literally, well, right there. Like, right there. We're probably, what, maybe 20 miles, 25 miles from the airport? We've been flying for 4 minutes, and we're at 13,000 feet. That's crazy. I read this one's from this book named Stick and Rudder by Wolfgang. What do you read? Enlighten me. Oh, hold on. It didn't come? Oh, they're in for it. I did know. I did know. The time a student actually spends on his landing during his whole elementary flight training amounts to some like 10 minutes. This means, of course, the time spent in the actual landing process. I'm not rolling on the ground, and not takeoffs in circuits of the airport, approach glides, but the actual landing process. No wonder landing seems so difficult. That's a great way to put it. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, when you say it like that, yeah, absolutely. The actual landing is maybe 15 seconds, right? Like it's literally like done. Like, yeah, that's, so you have, you know, 5 seconds, right? Maybe 7 seconds to really learn the art of landing, like the actual coming in, rounding out, you know, the flare and round out, and putting them on the ground, the wheels on the ground. So yeah, that's that's a great way to put it. I truly never thought of it that way. Like, you know, when I think of, oh, I'm about to go land like 1,000 feet on down, and whoops, make sure I just turn off the autopilot. Nope. You know, the whole nine, not just the actual landing. Because even once the tires are on the ground, you're rolling out. Like, you're not landing, you've already landed. So yeah, that's a great way to put it. Great way to put it. Plus 10 points for you. That gets you a good noodle start today. All right. And then we'll just center this back up here. 46, 46, there it is. We're climbing, not even 10 minutes, and we're through 21,000 feet. Buck wild. Oh, now's my time. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere because you're my friends. I'm going to put on my house slippers, and I'm going to go get a drink, and I'm going to hit the pot. I'll be right back. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Cool. I was thinking maybe this week. Well, I know my off days are Tuesday, Wednesdays from school. Those are my days off. Maybe one of those days. If you guys, well, one, if you don't know, wrong side. He just did a group flight in GA airplanes. I flew with him. And I had uber fun. Like, I've done it here before, but I think maybe if I can spare some time, like, I definitely will be doing a good bit of studying the next couple days just to make sure I'm uber ready for the oral. But you know, maybe I'll like take my mind off it and we can go do some GA flying somewhere. I've always wanted to fly in the Swiss Alps. You know, no rules, no, like, if you want to try to do the like fly the Dark Star through the Swiss Alps, be my guest. But I think it would be kind of cool because there's uber views. Gene, I appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the Oatmeal family, sir. Hopefully life is doing you well. You're doing life well, but welcome aboard. It means a lot, man. Definitely. Welcome aboard. 2 rules. This is my seat, and don't pass gas in the flight deck. Tight space. Thank you. Other than that, world is your oyster. But yeah, I think that would be fun. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, we're gonna do it Wednesday night, but if I have some time that I can, you know, sneak in and we can hang out and fly somewhere in some GA airplanes, maybe we'll do that. I think that'll be kind of fun. I've always wanted to try to fly in Japan, like fly in Japan and go find a shrine. I think that's what they're called. You know, the things that stick out of the water? Those things? Yeah, one of those. Alright, there's our top of climb, 20 miles. And then how long are we in cruise? Oh, we got a little bit. Like probably, what, 100-ish? 100 miles or so? Long enough. Long enough. Has 110 hours away from one. Wait. Shaq, in 110 hour. Oh, you're 110 hours away from 1,000 hours flying. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. I think I'm creeping up on 200. I think last I looked was maybe a week or 2 ago. And I was at like 148, something like that, give or take. That's awesome. 1,000 hours. You'll tack on a 4-digit, like a 4th digit to the total count. Amazing, dude. You'll have to let us know. I want one of the honorary iPad in the flight deck 1,000 hour photos, right? I want one. Absolutely. But yeah, let me turn down the airplane noises. Then we can go outside and nobody goes deaf. Bro, before you know it, you'll be there. You don't really think about. No, yeah, I don't think about it. I just tallied them up one day. I was like, I wonder where I'm at. I'm like, eh, wow, okay. Ooh, look at those airports. Well, that's pretty cool. Airport next to a cruise port? Hell yeah. That's got to be, maybe, doubt it, but maybe Barcelona? Wow, I am good. I think that is. No, it's Geneva. Barcelona is down here. Yeah, wrong way. Or not Genoa, I think is how you say it. Genoa? We're going there. Yep, we're going there. Genoa, I don't know. Right there. We're going there. That's cool. Yep, we'll be there. Mark my words. 1 runway, too. Be cool if they had an approach where it's like you come along the mountains here and in. L-I-M-J. Oops. L-I-M-J. L-I-M-J. On the iPad post, but I was too broke. I was too broke to afford one. Nah, yeah, it used to be just, you know, thickle magic marker. But I saw you, well, maybe I didn't see it, but I remember you saying you did 1,000 hours as a captain. So did you get one there? Because then you just have to have a, you know, company iPad. Close enough. Look at that. I kind of thought so. I was like, gotta have something along the mountains. That'd be cool. But I'd pick this one because we fly over the cruise port. Yep. Just like that. Where did I just fly? I'll look from time to time, but the digital system is the best thing they did with logbooks. I still have my original logbook from '09. I am still using my original one. That I ever, like my very, very first ever logbook. I've got plenty of pages to go. Let me go find it. Hold on. Here it is. And it said, oh, wrong one. It says landing gear test pilot. There it is. Let's see how many pages I've got so far. I have 1, 2, 3. Wait. This one started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I screwed up. Damn, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pages. Who's flying? I don't know. Yeah, they crop on a company's issued iPad. Still haven't bought your own iPad. I bought my own, and Skylar got a hold of it, so it became Skylar's iPad. And you really probably can't see the lightning bolts that went through it. Well, you can see the chunk that's taken out of it. Nope, because the camera. But yeah, Skylar got an iPad. Skylar dropped the iPad, and it literally looks like this iPad has gone through Armageddon. So, yeah. Damn, so many memories. I remember my first logbook came with my ground kit, that's funny you say that, because I bought the Jeppesen ground course, like, for private. It had, like, the DVDs, obviously the logbook, a little bag, a plotter, all that stuff. Yeah, it was like $400. My Gen 1st iPad kicked the bucket. Oh, a Gen 1, you say? I don't know what one it is, but it's about 6 pounds. It's over there somewhere. Yeah, like I figured, hell, if somebody robs my house, I'll save the ammo. Like, no reason to pull out the ammo. I'll just beat him with this iPad. That might do more damage. I hate this chair. Hold on. Take Aunt Warden's chair. Because this chair hurts. It was her chair. It started hurting her back. Now it hurts my back. So I don't want it. There we go. Yep, the knee board, which, like, I hated that knee board because I could never fly with it. Like, it was like, damn, this thing's more of a distraction. Sim photos, alright. Ah, look at that. Some 42 practice. They need to make a lift livery for this thing. The Twin Star. Look at that thing. Yepper. Very nice, very nice. I hope somebody will make it. Flight sim.to. I check it all the time. Like, somebody's got to make a lift livery for it at some point. Excuse me. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, where's this? Well, there. But oh, 1.59 gigabytes. Holy crap! But yes, flying low over something like that, that'd be cool. You see a runway around here? No. Liveries. Yeah, see? Nope. No Lift Academy ones. Oh, there he is. Hello. Clear of conflict. Oh. We can, let these guys go to the bathroom. Then I'll also take a gander. 160 miles until top drop. So I was way off. I was off. It was too big for my knee in a 152. My legs are just long. Like I have a longer lower half than a upper half. He said that seemed legit. Yeah. So like my legs would always like sit high, like I don't know how to say it, but like I'd sit and my knees were higher than my butt in the chair. So like I'd always go to move the yoke and I'd whack the thing. I'm like, screw this thing. Hey Shaq, don't know if you ever talked about this, but would you be able to share one tough experience you encountered during airline training? So I am not an airline pilot. I'm not an airline pilot. I go to a 141 school called Lift Academy, which is ran by an airline. But I have my private. I'm working on my instrument. So unfortunately, I can't do the airline training, like airline flying. But I could tell you something about my normal training, if you that still tickles your fancy. But yeah, quite honestly, is the hardest thing is literally studying. People think, oh, it's just reading, but no, it's there is a lot of information to cram in a little bit of time. And I'm not one who just thoroughly loves sitting down and studying. So finding the drive to study is hard, right? Flying is the fun part. Getting in the sim is the fun part. Not this sim, like my school has actual sims. Like, that's the fun stuff. But when there's a ground lesson and they're like, talk to me about, such and such topic. Let's talk about thunderstorms. Don't fly near them. I don't know. What do you want to know? Like, but getting into that that groove, that mentality that, being a pilot is not an easy job. Like, when I think of airline pilots or, charter pilots or cargo pilots, a professional pilot, we'll just say a professional pilot, you're in the same echelon as a lawyer, as a doctor, because you have lives in your hand and you have to make decisions that have to be correct. I would say you have to make 80% correct decisions 100% of the time. And I only say 80 because, right, there's two people in the flight deck. Right, so if you say you slip up on something, that guy's going to hopefully make up for your mistake. And if you if you both slip up, hopefully air traffic control will catch your slip up, right? Like, hey, what are you guys doing up there? Turn left, descend, climb, whatever. And if all three of you somehow screw up, like, hopefully your airplane has some sort of a fail-safe, right? Like TCAS, for example. Like, maybe I don't see the airplane, my co-pilot sees it, or my captain sees it. He says, hey, descend now. So he made up for my mistake. But if we don't see it, ATC doesn't alert us, there's our fail-safe. Airplane will tell us what to do. But it's just one of those things of, I want to do this. I want to be this life. Because being a pilot is not a job. It's an a never-ending learning experience. If I want to be a part of this lifestyle, I have to commit myself to something I hate the most. studying. I hate reading. I hate studying. But I also know to get to where I want to go in life, this must be done. So that's my hardest part in a nutshell. Sorry for the long-winded answer. Passion. Yeah, it all boils down to passion. Like, it really is hard part of it really is the hard part of the whole career. Sitting down studying really is kind of hard. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, no, truly my pleasure. Like, damn, I don't have my book, but actually, I don't have my iPad, I should say. But I think I have a notebook from my private. Yeah, I mean, I probably can't see it, but this is a whole entire notebook filled of, of notes of studying. Here's another one of notes of studying. You know, the private pilot oral study exam book. Like, the camera makes this book look like it's in pristine condition, but I can tell you there's coffee, drool, tears, probably a little blood from a paper cut somewhere in there. But yeah, it's that's the hardest part, dude. But when you keep that passion alive, it just comes. Like, you get through the hard parts, you get through the boring parts, hell, you get through the stupid parts. But yeah, with CTAF communications this week, I never know what to say, or I say it wrong. Well, think about it, right? Like, think about what it is you're trying to do. Like, not, oh, I must learn all these phrases and acronyms. Like, when you're in the airplane and you're about to land, what do you want people to know? Your airplane, who you are, where you are, and what you're doing, right? Like, if you're 10 miles out, who are you? Where are you? What are you doing? When you're in the downwind, who are you? Where are you? What are you doing? Like, that's how I think of it. I'm not, like I said, I am not a genius. I'm probably about as dumb as they come in reality. But that's how I break down my ATC is, who am I? Lift 905 if I'm at an uncontrolled tower, Diamond 905 Lima. Where am I on the RNAV approach for runway 3W, or 3W, 3 right? What am I doing? Descending down to 2000. Making my left base. All right, like, that's how I think of it. 4Ws, that's another one. But yeah, don't worry. Like, I hate when people talk uber fast on a radio call. Like, Diamond 905 Lima, left downwind runway forward, Myrtle Beach traffic. Like, what? Like, you mean to tell me you expect me to understand that while flying an airplane? Maybe. But yeah, I make my calls precise. Like, mine are, you'll understand what I'm saying. I feel that was my battle buddy. He was getting his license too, so we studied together since we were the same unit. By myself, I would have sucked. Yeah, me too. Definitely a good way to combat the studying. Have someone else going through it. Yep. There are people, obviously at my school, there are definitely people going through instrument. But wow, they kind of have their battle buddy, and I don't want to intrude. So I have a friend that likes to fly, wants to be a pilot. She doesn't like to study. So when we study, it's more me teaching, which is good for me. But like, there's sometimes things like, I'm like, okay, I don't quite understand this. Let me, ask my friend. And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, damn, like, some friend you are. But yeah, that's a great way to have a, like, that's a great thing to have as a true battle buddy, true study buddy. In my class that started at Lyft, I was one of 4. So 4 of us had our private out of 32 who started in that class. Everybody else was starting to get their private or literally starting with nothing. So yeah, I'm like, damn, I can't help y'all. And like Porter said, um, like what you could do a lot of times is chair fly, right? Like you obviously know the airports that you fly to in your local area. So just sit in the car, sit at the dinner table, sit in the. I do all my thinking in the bathroom. That's my office, and I'll chair fly, right? Like I will legitimately sit on the pot and run through a checklist, run through a flow, talk myself through an approach, whatever. Like for you, like sit there, drop the Browns off at the pool, and do a radio call. Like, you know, it sounds stupid, but it helps. You could be in the hardest part of your flight, and then that thing of sitting on the pot, dropping the Browns off at the pool just comes in your head, and then bam, you're spewing out radio calls till the cows come home. It's the weirdest thing how our mind works, like how you remember things from a situation. But give that a try. Give that a try. Report back. Fire said how much for what? This book? This book? $15? Or you want the notes? These notes, if you can read this chicken scratch, I'll give it to you. Marco, how are you, bro? How are you? Good morning. Very good morning. And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We were in your neck of the woods. We left out of Naples. Yes, Naples. We were in your neck of the woods. I got a backseat on some of his flights. We had different instructors, so I got to see. That's a great thing. Like my flight school, we used to backseat. We used to be able to, but with the the crash that we had, the director of flight ops, like the biggest boss we got, he's just scared to do it. Like that's what he said, because he came down here. We had like a little powwow with him as a school, and he said, look, there's nothing the FAA will let us. They don't care. Insurance doesn't care. Like there's nothing legally or along those lines of as to why. It's me. Like he's like I already have that situation of the crash run through my head, so I just am not ready to pull the trigger on somebody else being in the airplane that really didn't have to be there. Like it's not your lesson. But now I got to backseat on 2 flights in the beginning of training, and like you said, to see how I fly versus this person flies, how my lesson goes to how this person's lesson goes, it's great. Like that's a absolutely great way to learn, because you're not under the stress of flying. You just get to listen and take some cool videos, but you just get to listen. So yeah, legs, that's another thing. If you go to a school that has, if you have some time in the day, like ask an instructor, hey, you mind if I backseat with you? As long as weight and balance is all right, like they probably shouldn't have a problem with it. And it's good for that pilot. They can go over the safety briefing. Bro, I didn't know you were streaming. I'd be flying if you did. Nah, I'm only doing this is the last one, but it's all good, man. When I get, hopefully this week, well, you'll probably be working because you go back to work what, Monday? I was gonna say I want to try to do something like you did with the GA flying. I want to do one of those. But if we can, I will. I'll coordinate with you. Like, hey, when's your next day off? And hopefully we can do something. But are you playing GTA? Asking for a friend. That's a good way to put it. Advice. We've been doing lots of towered flying at GLS. Oh, okay, yeah, I know that airport. Today's your first flight in a couple weeks in a non-towered, so I couldn't make any calls on time. Not everyone learns at the same rate or way, so if you become frustrated, don't beat yourself up too much. Really sad seeing what ATP students did in Dallas. Yep. That is this is coming from literally a captain. So yeah, his words carry its weight in gold. But yeah, and legs, it'll, you know, I was the same way because I fly out of Myrtle Beach, so it's a towered airport, you know, a Class Charlie airport. So I don't ever have to worry about, you know, traffic calls. Like, I'm just talking ATC. So when we went up to a non-towered airport called, damn, what is it? CPC is the code. Either way, Whiteville. It's Whiteville Airport. Something like that. Whiteville County Airport. You know, Diamond 905 Lima, 10-mile final, runway 5. Or entering the pattern. You know, or what is it? Whiteville Airport. Whiteville traffic. Diamond 905 Lima's entering the 45 for the left downwind, runway 5. Whiteville traffic. Like, I was lagging, but it also comes with repetition. Like, if you don't do it all the time, like Spanish, if you don't speak it all the time, you lose it. So if all you know is to fly out of non-towered airports, that's all you know. So when you get to a towered airport, it's just like, the hell do I say? That's how I was. Getting my private, I flew out of a class Gulf airport. All I had was radio calls. And chances are I was just talking to myself because ain't nobody out there. So when I got to towered airports, I was like, weird. But VATSIM helped. VATSIM helped tremendously. But yeah, if you don't use it, you lose it. But that's where chair flying comes in. It's free, right? You don't ever have to pay to sit on the pot and talk to yourself. At least I hope not. You don't ever have to worry about, like, being judged. Oh, your radio call sucks. Well, if you know how to do it, all you gotta do is practice it. But yeah, just bought the Kodiak to learn after the DA42. You go back to work for 4. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, well then we're definitely gonna have to get some flights in. Well, I have off tomorrow, and then my normal 2 days off, Tuesday, Wednesday. So maybe when you get out of work, we'll have to do some late night flying. You have to show me that Kodiak thing. That's like that plane that has the humongous underbelly, right? If I remember right. Let me look. Let me take a gander. Kodiak airplane. Yep, that's the one. Yep, that is the one. We're turning wrong side into a GA junkie. Yeah, it's a cool bird. When I worked at Millionaire, the FBO, I had to refuel one of these things. I was scared pissless being on a ladder up this high. I hate ladders. I'm not scared of heights, I just hate ladders. Up on a ladder, humping the moose knuckle, and filling up this airplane. Couldn't stand it. Like, get me off this thing. But yeah, good looking bird. If I ever get another GA airplane, I'm getting that TBM. The whatever one it is. Similar to a Caravan. Okay. I have to give it a whirl. I learned how to PVD Class Charlie with every airport doing left-hand traffic, so I caught on quick. Yeah, because there was a lot of non-towered. Yep. That's how, that's where let's see. This thing never works. I can never get the sectional around here. But if we go hide. Oh dear. Charlotte, there we go. So here is Monroe, Goose Creek. There's my airport, my dinky little thing. So, you know, you have all of these, this one, Jars, Pageland, this Anson, that's Wadesboro. Shara, flew there a couple times. You come up here, there's Concord Pageant. This is actually, nope, not that one. Hickory. Statesville, flew there. Hickory. That's where I did my first ever cross country. Salzburg, flew there. So yeah, but there's all these airports like in between. It's like find a little hole in the wall there. That you just like, start making traffic calls. But all right around Charlotte. Yep. This airport right here. I flew there as a student pilot. Left out of here as a private pilot. I remember it like it was yesterday. Took off. Made the right turn over the racetrack, which is right here. Then I started crying a little bit because I realized I was a private pilot. Found the highway. Followed the highway. Until I seen the little T. Made my turn. There's a white barn out here in a golf course. Flew home. Down for some GTA? Okay. Okay. Alright. We're coming up on top of drop. Fire said check the deal. Okay, give me un momento. Let's get this thing lit up a little bit. There we go. And then we'll look at this message real quick. Oh, DCS flight. Your wheels are down. Well, one is. I'll have to turn it up. Oh, there it is. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Oh, don't hit the crane. Very nice. Oh, he did. Well, it was nice. Do you think you'll go for a twin engine license? I most definitely will. Ask me in about 4 months. I'll tell you how it is. Or how it's going. So I'm going to go for my stage 2 check ride this week. Eventually I'll be, in about a month, I'll have my instrument rating or so, month and a half. And then I'll start commercial single in the DA40. And then when I get that, I will start my commercial multi in the DA42. So I'll have 50 hours, I think, in that. I think they do 50. There. Alright. Let's gear up for some stuff. RNAV 33. Alright. So we'll go here. And RNAV this one. Pin it. There it is. So we're going to be coming in from WS831. Wow, I'm off. So it's going to look real cool. We're going to come in kind of like that. Fly over the city. It'll look real nice. But things we got to brief about is the final approach course is 164. So we'll go ahead and set that. 164. WS Whiskey Sierra 834 is our final approach fix. We need to be 5,000 feet at that one. The MDA for us is 3980. God, I better start that soon. And then the airport elevation is 1411. Train avoidance altitude. Applicable over Austrian terrain 6,000 feet after the missed approach. So, oh boy. So 6,000 feet basically, all around here in Austrian airspace at least is 6,000. Things to be noted: we got a high intensity runway lighting with reels and pappies on the left. Well, reels are on the both, but we got pappies on the left. If we have to go missed, we're gonna go right turn at a max speed of 185 knots to Whiskey Sierra 831. Sorry. And where the heck is that? Oh, over here, and we'll hold. So whoop. That is a right? Yeah, right turn. Yeah, that's right. We'll enter that, and for all of my GA fans, right? How would you enter it? I would do a parallel. Come in on the leg for one. Well, I think this is you 1 minute. Turn back around, intercept the course, and back. Bam! Just like that. So we need to punch in 3980. Oh boy. 5,000 is set. 3980. Barrow. There. I flew to Martha's Vineyard. I want to go there so bad. Paid $60 for a plate at a restaurant. Best damn steak you ever ate. It could have been $500. Wow. There's a guy, actually wrong side. I think I might have told you this when I first started. But anyways, there's a guy at my flight school. He's actually a chief instructor from Monroe, Louisiana. He said there is a millionaire FBO at Monroe that if you fly there, buy some gas, if you top your tank with gas and pay the ramp fee, they'll give you a Cajun dinner for $1. He said it was the best damn dinner he's had, and he would do it religiously because he knew he had to go the cross-country time. He knew he was going to get the gas, so he got a Cajun dinner for $1. $39.80 set. Alright, and then we'll come down to legs. We'll take, oh dear, you. Go to fix. We'll punch in 10 miles. They'll give us a 10-mile ring. And then I want my beacon light on. So if we go up here to the galley power, we'll have it on. We'll turn on the beacon, and it'll light up. Cool. Auto brakes to 2 worked fine for us on the first landing, which we should find out how long this runway is. 9,020, or it's a little shorter, but with the thresholds, but we'll say it's 9,022 feet. Cool. Oh. Sit down or fall down. Choice is yours. Where I went to Millionaire FBO in Albany, filled up, they gave me keys to a BMW. Yes, yes. They always have some sort of luxury card. The one I worked at in Syracuse, they have Mercedes-Benz C-Class. It's not the AMG, so it's like, it's not a C63, I know that, but it's a C something. But yeah, every time a crew would ask for the crew card, I'll get it, don't worry. But damn, they didn't give nobody I knew that $20 voucher. But hell, then again, I was just the dork who would go and pump gas for you. And it's so gorgeous out here. Yeah, I'm telling you, there'd be mouthwash in like pristine condition. Well, I know because I had to clean them. But yeah, there'd always be mouthwash and like they always smelled good. Like as weird as that sounds, like the bathroom always smelled good. Yeah, Millionaire is the real deal. Like they are like legit FBOs. We used to have like the crew room. You know, I'd always, well, now that I don't work there, I don't care what they say. I used to bring my PlayStation, and I would hook it up in the crew room. Like when I knew it was gonna be a slow night, like plug that sucker in, play PlayStation, have my walkie on, so that way if anybody called, I'd just pause whatever I was doing and go play or go work, and then come back, come back and play the PlayStation until somebody else came in. But yeah, nah, they're legit. They are legit. And they like ours always had. We always had fresh baked cookies and ice cream, so I'd always walk around and steal a cookie or take the. They had like Twix ice cream bars or Snickers or like you know the ones with, like the waffle cones on the like it's the ice cream on the top, like the chocolate and the nuts, and then the waffle cone on the bottom. Yep. Since you didn't want to pay me well, I'll eat all your food. Exclusive cologne, yeah. Come out smell like $1,000,000. Exactly. 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 Yep. I done got my money's worth at Millionaire. Alright. Yeah, this will be fun. This will be fun. Alright, we're through 16. Let's just take a gander. Altitude is 10,000 going up, so we'll say it's 10,000 coming down. So when we get to that, does anybody actually use the charts on here? Like, or do you always just use like, you know, an external software? I never use these because I always hate looking over. Like, you know, I'm taxing like, oh, where do I gotta go? Now I can't see where I gotta go. So I never use them. Oh, rain. Few at 2,000, broken at 4, 7, 5, 1, 0, 2, 6. Okay. So we'll go here. 1, 0, 2, 6. There it is. Cool. Whoops. Look at Volanta. Alright. Make this go away. Let's find a green dot. Nope, not you. Black Santa. Can't find it. Descending. Is this you? Oh. Oh, there you are. Okay. TA42. Taken out of Castle Park. I use my iPad kind of a habit now since normally I do, but Garmin Pilot for Lyft doesn't have international. So like if I'm flying in the States, yeah, I'll use it. But like I can't pull up Salzburg in the Garmin Pilot. Alright, music. Airplane sounds up. This off. We'll have to just close that. Open it back up. We're through 10. We'll open the speed window. And we'll slow this puppy down to 250 roughly. We'll dial that back. We'll get the lights on. There. 1026. And now we're high as a kite. It should catch up. Use Navigraph on your iPad. I never, like I used to when I flew an X-plane a lot, but then again I also had no iPad, so I kind of just was like, "What? I don't know any better." And then I got an iPad, and I was like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard of." But now I just kind of use this, which I really should just download the Navigraph charts on my iPad, so that way. It's just a program that's not running, right? I think that would be probably pretty beneficial. Like if I have a stream going or something, then I'm like, yeah, then I don't have to ever worry about like, am I using too much resources? But yeah, I normally just use the like charts or something. Cool. So what we'll do is we'll obviously land at night, and then for the replay, we'll just we'll bring the time back, so that way all is good. What the? Let's just go to. Oh, this is taking me out to the VOR. No, 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 no. And sure. Which we we'll bypass this one because it doesn't make sense to go like hard left to go back hard right. We'll just we'll do this. Whoops. Faulty planning on my part. And we really need to start slowing down and crack open some boards. Do 190. Do we have a speed? No. Flaps 30, 128. Yeah, we get super spoiled, man. Oh boy, guys, we might have to just break off and kind of send ourselves back around because we're a little high. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit high. Yeah, let's do that. Heading. And there. Because it's trying to trying to capture 190 and it ain't gonna slow down. Always cool feeling fancy rolling the FBO and your hoopty Cessna 152. Exactly. Oh man. Exactly. Oh man. Then you go, yeah, like you said, jump in the crew car that's worth more than your plane. Yep. Ain't that the daggone truth. Here, let's set this up one more time so we have you 3-1 enter. And what we'll just do, because this was completely my fault. Oh no you don't. We'll open that back up. And once we kind of get just a smidge past this, we'll just circle back. Because I think if I do this now, it's like a weird angle. Like it'll never make that turn. Like it will never come back. It'll like, yeah, nah. I know what we're doing. Sort of. Sort of. Emphasis on the sort of. I'll be back in a few. There, let's try it now. No descent, sure. And we'll take a gander. That's 3-3. What the heck? What the heck? And then you, please. And then for Whiskey Sierra 833 is 5,000, and cool. So hopefully it should catch us back up now. Yeah, that was my bad. Faulty planning on yours truly. But there's our airport. Beautiful. What was our last landing? It was like 100, what, like 128 or something? Let's see if we can beat it. But although we were, like, in my own defense, right? In my own defense, we were pretty spot on the blocks, if I remember right. Let's go flaps 5. Spoilers are armed. Auto brakes are set to 2. And then cool. What happens if I press approach? Will I get like a glide path, maybe? Oh, I think I will. Let's go. So I'll get a final approach course and a glide path. Yes! Yes, Keisha. Hey now. Hey now. Alright. Now we're looking good. And start it now so I don't forget the recording. There we go. Start our lovely descent. And 835 is put 3,900 there. I think it was Wrong Side who said this, that he can't stand when I fly with these screens all, bright as a Christmas tree. So now every time I fly at night, I'm like, he's probably going to pop in here one of these times and cringe. So I better dim the lights. Maybe lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Alright. The line guy always asks, how long you been flying? I'm like, 3 months is expensive. Yeah, that's about 7,000 already. Yep. I flew to a signature down at Charleston Executive, and yeah, they were like, how much does it cost for you guys to be at one of these fancy flight schools? I said, hey, look, if I told you, you'd fall over. Let's just put it this way. You can go to college for the same price. Now this one I actually do want to get set up early. Like last time, I was set up real early. But this one I kind of do because this last turn, you know how Microsoft is with the glide path and all that crap. Something's bound to be off. I'll either be on the glide path at 7 red and 2 white, or I'll be on the Pappies and the glide path will be, 4,000 feet low, and then we're screwed. So we'll just start getting. Why are you skipping like this? Oh, that's all she wrote, guys. That is all she wrote. I got this error one time in my whole simming endeavor, and that crashed. That's like the end all be all. Mother trucker. So, what I'll do is I'll post a picture of the cool airport, because I'm not loading up this sim again. Mother yuckered, bro. Yeah, it's the beta. Like, every time I get into a beta, I'll get that one time. So, I'll probably leave this beta. I was hoping and praying that the SU15 beta would do exactly what that just didn't, wouldn't do what that did. Like, allow you to fly multiple legs in the sim not screw up. I was like, if that really happens, great. But it doesn't yet. So, mother yucca. Best thing about my school is all the rentals I just pull up and say, fill her up. There, yep, me too. I just tell them that too. But yeah, I'm not loading up this sim again. It'll take forever.